Margaret Heffernan, Beyond Measure, The Big Impact of Small Changes. Imagine sitting in a meeting and holding your tongue when you disagree with a proposed decision, just to avoid conflict. Beyond Measure, The Big Impact of Small Changes by Margaret Heffernan seeks to tackle this common issue, emphasizing the importance of embracing creative conflict in order to foster innovative solutions and develop strong relationships within a company. The book also delves into the concept of building social capital, creating a culture of trust, and fostering an environment that encourages collaboration. Prepare to learn how critical these elements are in shaping progressive organizations and reinventing the traditional workplace dynamics.
Mastering creative conflict. Have you ever held back from expressing disagreement in a meeting, fearing it might lead to animosity? Suppressing debate is unproductive, but creative conflict can be the driving force behind innovative ideas. Learning to master this skill, however, takes practice. Constructive conflict expert Brooke Detterline offers insights on effectively expressing opinions and facing conflict head-on. An essential starting point is to prepare for the confrontation and gather supportive allies to strengthen one's stand. By simulating different scenarios, understanding the reactions, and conferring with colleagues, one can confidently engage in productive conversations, even with challenging authority figures. Ever found yourself biting your tongue in a meeting to avoid disagreement? Suppressing discussion hinders productivity. But there's a difference between unnecessary bickering and what is known as creative conflict, the key to unlocking innovative ideas. Unlocking the potential of creative conflict is a learned skill acquired through practice, similar to learning a language or a musical instrument. Brooke Detterline, a constructive conflict expert, helps clients embrace the ability to disagree productively and tackle conflicts head-on. When taking on authority figures at work, the first step is to prepare thoroughly and rally supportive allies. Detterline worked with a client, Luke, to confront his aggressive boss during a contract negotiation. Together, they simulated potential conversation scenarios, anticipating the boss's reactions, and formulating suitable counterresponses. After strategizing, Luke sought advice and support from colleagues, allowing him to solidify his position further. By the time the actual confrontation with his boss took place, Luke felt confident, armed with the knowledge of what to say and how to react effectively to his boss's temperamental behavior. Practicing creative conflict fosters open, constructive conversations that can lead to breakthrough ideas. Recognizing its value and mastering its execution can positively impact the work environment and help people confidently voice their opinions and engage in productive dialogues, even in challenging situations. Building social capital through creativity. Initiating creative projects and encouraging constructive conflict within a company can establish social capital, leading to better collaboration, trust, and success. Anthropologists identified social capital as a key contributor to the thriving of early communities, as it fosters the sense of reliance and support among members. When people in a company engage in creative conflict and take on collaborative tasks, they strengthen their bonds and build additional social capital. This increased trust ensures more willingness to engage in future creative collaborations, essentially creating a cycle of prosperity. One example of a company successfully boosting social capital is highlighted, where the CEO launched a project for each department to make a film featuring another department's work. This creative endeavor brought the company together and fostered previously absent communication and connection among team members. Small actions like these can have significant effects on building social capital and fostering a prosperous work environment. Long hours, less productivity. Contrary to popular belief, working longer hours does not guarantee increased productivity. Over a century ago, scientist Ernst Abbe discovered that shortening the workday amplified the overall efficiency. Today, studies still show that working over 40 hours a week can lead to poor decision-making, a phenomenon called tunnel vision, and decreased productivity. Companies, however, often ignore these findings and continue to value workaholics. Overworking has physical consequences too. Working 11 hours a day can double the risk of depression, and those working over 55 hours a week can lose cognitive abilities such as language and problem-solving skills in middle age. Thus, companies should reevaluate the importance of a healthy work-life balance for their employees' well-being and productivity. Unleashing creativity through collaboration. Contrary to popular belief, pairing the analytical minds of scientists with the abstract thinking of artists can result in astonishing innovations. Roche Pharmaceuticals utilized this approach to develop groundbreaking diabetes products. Instead of keeping to her technical domain, artist Kelly Heaton broadened her focus to incorporate the patient's perspective, enabling the creation of a revolutionary device. This shift towards unconventional collaboration also applies to companies like ARM, which enhanced its growth by cooperating with larger firms. In conclusion, thinking outside the box and embracing different industries can catalyze unparalleled breakthroughs. The belief that the logical thought process of scientists and the abstract perspective of artists don't mix couldn't be farther from the truth. In fact, when brought together, these contrasting approaches can give rise to remarkable innovations that reshape entire industries. A prime example of this is Roche Pharmaceuticals, where team leader Matthias Essenpreis was struggling to enhance their diabetes product offerings. Taking a bold step, Essenpreis invited artist Kelly Heaton to collaborate with his scientific team. By adopting a holistic approach, Heaton brought a fresh outlook and focused on the experiences of diabetes patients, unlike her science-driven counterparts. Her innate communication skills and unique viewpoint enabled the team to devise inventive strategies when encountering roadblocks. This collaborative success culminated in the 2003 launch of Diabetes Packs, featuring an ingenious device for simultaneous insulin administration and blood sugar monitoring. Thinking outside the box not only stimulates innovation but can also inspire organizations to cross traditional boundaries and forge partnerships with other businesses. For instance, companies that prioritize collaboration over isolation are more likely to thrive in today's fast-paced market. ARM, a semiconductor and software design firm, bears testimony to this adaptability. Starting as a small enterprise of just 12 members, ARM expanded by embracing the opportunity to work as part of larger corporations' teams. This approach remains integral to their ongoing growth, as many ARM employees continue to spend the majority of their time working within other organizations. Unleashing creativity with flat hierarchies. Flat hierarchies, like the one implemented at South Africa's FirstRand Bank, increase efficiency and foster innovation by breaking down barriers between employees and executives. This approach eliminates the notorious bottleneck caused by middle management and prevents individuals from amassing too much power, which can lead to poor decision-making. Embracing a flat hierarchy structure empowers every member of the team to contribute creatively, resulting in a thriving and dynamic business environment. When companies aim to become more innovative, adopting a flat hierarchy can prove an effective solution. By removing middle management layers, flat hierarchies streamline the flow of information, from the executives to the employees. This elimination of complexity allows for faster and clearer communication, giving the entire team an insight into the shared goals and vision of the company. FirstRand Bank, led by CEO Paul Harris, is a prime example of the benefits of flat hierarchies. In pursuit of efficiency, the bank implemented this structure that contributed to a culture of openness and innovation. As a result, creative ideas such as electronic payment systems and mobile banking swiftly moved from conception to implementation, enhancing customer experience and driving progress in the banking industry. Power imbalance within a company can inhibit creativity and undermine employees' voices. Studies have shown that individuals who accumulate power often become less receptive to other people's opinions and ideas, focusing exclusively on their own goals. This tunnel vision can lead to poor decision-making, as employees' valuable perspectives are disregarded. Furthermore, powerful leaders who bear all the responsibility tend to edge away from seeking help, fearing it as a sign of weakness. This reluctance to collaborate stifles growth and innovation. Adopting a flat hierarchy counteracts these negative tendencies by balancing power dynamics and increasing collaboration from all team members. As a result, the entire company can benefit from a wealth of creative ideas, leading to an innovative, efficient, and successful business environment.
In conclusion, Heffernan's Beyond Measure, the big impact of small changes demonstrates the importance of developing creative conflict skills, coupled with strong social capital, to nurture a thriving workplace environment. The book highlights the crucial role of setting the stage for constructive disagreement, favoring collaboration over competition, and embracing unconventional ideas for problem solving. Furthermore, it addresses the downside of overworking and the benefits of adopting a flat hierarchy, ultimately providing invaluable insights to drive innovation, foster long-lasting relationships, and boost productivity in the ever-evolving corporate landscape.